New series alert, guys, and this one is going to be called Countertypes. I am so freaking excited for this one. And you might be asking, what the heck is a countertype, Hillary? Well, every type, all 9 types, has a countertype. And this is due to every type having a subtype, also known as instinctual variants. I'm sure you guys have heard of the self-preservation instinct, the social instinct, the sexual instinct, also known as the one-to-one instinct. Those are all the instinctual variants for each type. And within each of these is a countertype. This is the one that doesn't appear to be the number/type on the outside. And the interesting fact about countertypes is it's not the same for each type. It's not like all socials are the countertype or all self-preservations are the countertype. No, every type has a different countertype, and it can be the self-preservation, the social, or the sexual. It varies within all 9 types. And today we are starting with the type 9. You would have seen that in the thumbnail, but yes, that is where we are going to start today. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Hillary, your certified Enneagram life coach. I run Enneagram and coaching, where I love to teach the Enneagram in the simple and easiest way possible. So what is the countertype of the 9? It's the social 9, which is my type. I'm the countertype 9. Most people, when they meet me, think I might be a 7 because of my outside behaviors, but nope, I definitely am a type 9, and I actually have went through that whole entire process of thinking maybe I am mistyped in the video right here. And so go give that a watch if you want to know a little bit more about my whole trying to find my type process. All right, so moving on, let me break this down a little better for you guys. So if you relate to the core desire of the 9, which is, they want a peace of mind, they want harmony, they want stability. That's some of their core desires. Their core fears are fear of conflict, their fear of being overlooked, loss of relationship. Those are some of the fears of the 9. Their core weakness, which is sloth, kind of falling asleep to their own dreams and desires, not moving forward, kind of staying in that same spot, and even maybe numbing out to life. If you relate to those for the 9, then most likely you are a type 9. If you'd say that's the core of who you are, that is what motivates you, that is what drives you, then most likely you are a 9. Then we move on to those 3 instinctual variants, which are the self-preservation, the social, and the sexual. And fun fact, when people think of 9s, they're usually thinking of the self-preservation 9s and the sexual 9s. Those are more of the stereotypical 9. And so that social is the countertype. And so I want to break that one down and let you know what the social 9 actually looks like. Those social 9s, they merge with a group. They tend to have more energy than other 9s. The social 9 runs the risk of becoming a workaholic. They will also put their own wants, their own issues, their own opinions aside to keep that happy face on so that they don't burden other people. This 9 really wants to be part of a community, part of a group. It brings them comfort. The sloth of the social 9 looks totally different than the self-preservation 9 and the sexual 9. For them, it's way more about doing, which is surprising, right? But it is. It's about doing and staying busy, but usually it's to avoid important things that they actually need to be working on. This 9 is very outgoing, very energetic. I think I hit on that already. They have difficulty saying no. And to finish it off, this one could be mistyped most likely as a type 2, a type 3, or even a type 7. And countertypes are a really big reason why people have a hard time identifying their own type. It could be like one of these things doesn't look like the other. That is what happens within all 9 types. The social, self-pres, and sexual, there's always a countertype in there. I've actually heard the countertypes called divergence, which I absolutely loved. I actually love the movie, and I would love to think of myself as divergent. So if you are a 9 and you have felt like some of these behaviors that you have don't align with being a 9, now you know why. You know it's because you might be a social 9, which means that's your first instinct. You might have the other 2 also. Usually you use one of the 3 instincts for the most part, for the most of your life, but you also can use the other 2. So it doesn't mean you don't use those at all. You do. It's just we kind of like to put them in order, and that helps us understand each type better. So anyways, that's the 9. Like I said at the beginning, this is a series. I'm going to try and get these out a lot faster than I normally do, guys. You guys know a lot of times I'll just do 1 video a week, but that can take 9 weeks to get the whole series out. And so I'm going to do these a lot faster. Maybe not as fast as my last series, which I ended up doing types 1 through 9 in the last 2 weeks. It was that coaching corner series that I did on all 9 types. I will link those right here if you want to go give those a watch because they were really good. good. They were really quick coaching tips for each type. But like I said, I did get those out pretty darn fast. They were a lot shorter videos. So anyways, that's all I have today for the Countertype 9. But you guys know I don't like to close these without letting you know I do offer coaching. I do offer typing sessions and coaching sessions and couples coaching sessions and different things like that. If you've gotten to this point and you're still not sure what type you are, or if you do know your type and you're like, gosh, I would love some coaching, I link all of that down below in the description box. Go ahead and click those links to find out more information. But that's all I have for today, guys. Until next time, bye guys.